Okay, all right. Hope everything is working. I'm using my Logitech webcam as the microphone, then my keyboard, and I don't have my boom set up, and I don't want that in the way since I've never done a live edit before. I got some cranberry juice. I got some Oreo things, and I am pretty much ready to do some edits. So what I'm going to do today, I recorded Atlanta Season 2, Episode 2 Wednesday, I believe. Posted the full reaction on the Patreon, so you all should have seen that. And then next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, the YouTube version goes up, so I have to edit it. Also, last night, I reacted to Community Season 2, Episode 2. That'll be going up on Patreon full on Monday. That's actually already done, and that's scheduled, so that'll drop, I believe, 6 a.m. Pacific on Monday. And yeah, then going from there every week, we'll have a community episode Mondays, Atlanta episode Wednesdays. I don't know why I did it like this, but community is one episode behind Atlanta. So next week, YouTube is going to get community episode 1, and YouTube's going to get Atlanta episode 2. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Anyway, I don't think anyone is here yet. Just got to pull up, and I could just start. Oh, excuse me. I could start now. Let's see. Let us see. There we go. All right, everyone should be able to see my Final Cut Pro right here. So what I'm going to do is pull up the file, which is Atlanta 2-2 Sport and Waves, and this. See, okay, here we go. So this will load, and this right now is already set up as my live, as my Patreon version. So I already edited the audio, so I don't have to do that again. And I already have the end screen and stuff, so I don't gotta do that again. And my like and subscribe. All I really have to do is take out the timers and take out the little clips that I have up there for everyone so you could kind of sync your own, and then pull the full episode again and start cutting it. So we will delete delete that one, delete that one. It's an easier way to do this, but I'm just gonna scroll without minimizing. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Again, I'm using my webcam. Okay, okay, what else? That'll stay, and then I'll just remove this for now because that gets in the way when I'm editing, and that looks okay. All right, and you're not going to be able to hear this because it'll be too loud. I need to be able to hear it, so I can hear it, but I'll extend it because I got to drop in the show. I have a lot of programs running. That's probably why the waveforms are taking a while. I should have just shut everything down. Whoops. Whoops. I think it's right there. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I need to shut some of these down, I think. Let's pull this in. So let me just go over here. I gotta close some apps that I don't need. All right, we got Chrome open. I do need Chrome. I need Final Cut, and I need OBS. Let me just take a peek at Everything here, my stream is good. We got excellent. That's always nice. No viewers yet. I thought a couple of y'all were gonna come and watch. Oh well. Okay. So what do we gotta do? Gotta make this tiny. Transform it. About there. That's good enough. All right. That's pretty good. Now basically I just go through and basically clip where I'm talking. I don't want to have too much of me not saying anything, but I know there's sometimes there are large gaps where things are happening and I don't talk, but hey, what's up, Jay? Oh, yeah. It took me a while to figure it out as well. When I first created the Patreon, I I was looking through it and I saw you could live stream through YouTube, and I thought the same thing. I thought that it would everything would be in Patreon, but apparently not. I thought if you clicked play in Patreon, you could watch it, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to comment because they don't show the comment boxes. But anyways, welcome. So I have the whole episode in. Now I'm just gonna chop it, and it's kind of the boring part, but I'll talk while I'm doing it. Basically, I try to keep this is a looks like a 25-minute episode, and there is no rhyme or reason to YouTube when it comes to their strikes, but 25-minute episode, 32-minute is the entire video that was posted to Patreon. I kind of try to get as close now to like 25, 20 minutes, but I don't know. It's been working. I haven't gotten a strike in a while. Oh, what's up? Blips, man, you have so many names. All right, let's. And then also I have to make sure my timeline is good because I know about approximately where 3 seconds is. So this is 25 seconds. So that means I have to go smaller. About here, maybe. Let's see what this is. This is 3 minutes and 18, so I'm good. And I kind of like to do the beginning before the title sequence. I try to keep as much as possible. Like if it's 3 minutes, I'll try to keep the entire 3 minutes and just clip some video. And then in the middle of the show is when I kind of chop out chunks that, you can't do a full reaction on YouTube. And then at the end, with community, like when they have the post-credit scene, I'll keep the whole length of it and just go like, oh, keep 5 seconds, take out 3. Instead of like here, I'll probably remove a bunch, but that's just how I do it. I like to keep the beginnings and stuff. And I know this is a hilarious scene. And then it's just chopping it, basically. Basically just chopping it. No rhyme or reason. But, it's just gotta make sure I don't get a strike, basically. And then, yeah, sometimes I'll make it longer. Let it breathe if I'm talking a little bit, basically. But again, this is also my thought. My goal is to get a bunch of YouTube subs so I could talk to them. But since I have a Patreon and you guys be getting the full reactions, I want the YouTube community to enjoy these videos, but kind of want more. So that's why I cut them down a little bit more. But we'll see what happens. I still can't believe that his friggin' weed man robbed him. Do. Actually, I don't even think I would be allowed to do this and play this. This would probably get copyright strikes, as you can see the whole video here. Still can't believe he pulled a gun on him. He's like, my fault, bro. Ah, Paperboy. But it is robbing season. I wish I had someone who could do this for me. This is the funniest stick up ever. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock your time, Jay, right? Or Blips? You work for yourself, so you're all good. Tell him I said what's up. I'd be like, fuck you, man. Do. I just don't know. I know I curse a lot on some of my videos. I don't know if that has an effect on anything YouTube does. How they mix in such great drama and comedy in the scene. Oh man, Paperboy. It's kind of cool though doing these live streams where no one else could see. This is a wild episode. I definitely got to cut when the music comes on because I do not know if the music is just for the show or if some of it is real music, and then they just freaking can't do it. And Blips, you still definitely have to pick a show and episode. It's the women and the ladies there. The lady was standing right there. That was funny. Dun, 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 dun. 35 Savage. Oh boy. Boom, boom. I feel like the more you cut out, the easier it is. But then also, every video that I got a copyright strike that I challenged, I've won. Except for music ones. But it's basically because they randomly strike a section that is not no different than any other section. And it'll work for me since I'm not monetized now. I don't have to worry about ads being played. I could challenge it and then leave it up knowing that I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter. And then after like a day or two, I usually win and then it's good. But I know if you're a bigger channel and you're already monetized, you can't, I guess you can't really risk having a video up there for a couple of days that's making no money because you'll get all your views, you know? So they probably have to edit it and edit it until it's perfect. But I don't have to worry about that right now. They don't have a seat. No drives. This the season I think was 2009 or 10, which is funny because back then drives are kind of standard. Now they're not, so it was like foreshadowing. It's always something they have to deal with. Yeah, imagine there was some software that could do this automatically. But AI, man, you got me live streaming on the TV. That's cool. eating some. Mm. The hell am I doing? I'm like confusing myself. And then parts like this, they don't need to see the whole conversation. Just got to get the gist. Do 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 do. Technology struggles. Do you have Instagram and Twitter, Mr. Blips? So we got the gist, and we don't really need any more of that. This cast is all-star, man. Do do do. He does not want to be there. That's cool. Take it out right there. Oh my god, they're so good. You can't say the N word on local radio, Paperboy. All right, I like this part. Community, hmm, community is every Monday. So I'm already done with that. The Patreon episode 2, I already uploaded it. It's scheduled to drop Monday at I think 6 a.m. Pacific. And episode 1 is set to drop on YouTube Monday at 6 a.m. So Patreon will have it obviously a week before. I still have not had a chance for beef. I'm thinking a Patreon exclusive show actually would not be hard because doing these reaction videos, editing them for Patreon, I'd be done by now because I don't have to cut anything. All I do is keep all of my vocals and edit it and only show like 5 pieces of the show. Like those are super easy. Okay. Did you say Beef was a comedy? I thought that was Justin Bieber from season one, but it wasn't. Well, I think I could do those as long as it's private and only people like Patreons can see. I'm just worried about the copyright stuff. I don't know how they handle copyrights in live streams. Like, do they strike your channel like as you're live streaming? Will they shut it down, or do they wait till you're done and then they just won't let it upload? I'm not too sure, but I would do that. I just need people, you guys from Patreon, to suggest some stuff, and I'll definitely do it. Well, then maybe I'll leave. Well, are you going to use? I don't want this to be like a stipulation or like losing one of your wishes. But if you want me to watch Beef episode one, is that what you choose? Like, do you want to use that one, or do you want to pick something else? See, big chunks I could cut out. And then there's some talking we don't need. I could tell whenever I'm not talking, something is going on that's not. Also, I don't think I'm ever going to release this public. When I do Patreon only live streams, they're not, I'm never going to make them public on YouTube. They're simply for patrons. Damn, I thought this glass was going to last me throughout the whole entire thing. So all right, I can do a trailer reaction to Beef. I keep forgetting. Did you say Beef was a movie or a series? Sorry, I keep forgetting. Yes, I watched Arrested Development 4 times. It's the original seasons that aired, and I know it's cliche to say this, but the original seasons were the funniest. They were, I think they were perfect. Um, when they came back for Netflix, I don't think they had the cast. They weren't able to bring the cast in at the same time, so they shot that in a different format where it wasn't linear throughout the season. Like it wasn't just episode one through whatever, and that's how the season went. They kind of had to. They would shoot an episode or two like about Buster, and then the next couple would be about like what's his name, Job, the other brother. But you would see the Buster scenes from a different angle instead of just having it played out. But then a couple of years after it was out, the guy who directed it recut the entire season. So now if you go on Netflix, I don't think you have the option to watch the original cut. Now it's cut like a sitcom. Yeah. Probably, yeah, Will Arnett's was probably back at that time the biggest. I mean, Jason Bateman was always in stuff, like he was always in movies. But at that, yeah, Will Arnett blew up at that point. I think because they wanted to make it 20 episodes, they just wanted it to be the same format as the rest of the series. I think it was originally 10 or 11-hour episodes, something like that. And then they cut them down to like 25 minutes. But if you haven't watched it, I'm telling you, it's good. So you said, excuse me, Beef is a limited series. All right. Then how about as soon as I'm done with this, and then I have some, obviously I have to get back to work, I could do a Beef trailer reaction. Where am I? Right here. About right. Sometimes you get in the zone when you're editing these clips like this. I could probably stream for another half an hour. I probably have an hour for the. I mean, I'm streaming until I'm done, and so like if I wasn't talking, I'd be done by now. It usually takes me about 25 minutes to edit, so I'm assuming this will take me about an hour. But I'm on until I'm done. Like I'm gonna edit it and then throw in like the layers. I'm not gonna like stay here while it's exporting, but once I click export, then I'll be done. This was my favorite part of the episode when he got his dog money. That was a great callback, that puppy money. How's your workday going? God, I wish they did a Darius spinoff. Hey, Bubble. He should not have done that. Doubled it in a gift card and earned, got shafted. So mad. Oh, funny thing, all of my season one Atlanta videos, and I don't think any of them got over 100 views. Maybe. I can't really remember. They usually get like 50, but I love the show, so I'm not gonna stop doing them. Even though I would prefer to do shows that get a lot. But anyway, when I put up season two, episode one on this Wednesday, I put it up at 6 in the morning. I went to bed at like 9 or 10. It had 50 views. So I went to bed and I couldn't sleep. I woke up at like 3, 4 in the morning. It had 500 views. But it was odd because one, Atlanta never gets that many views for me. But two, all my popular shows, I think I average like between 8 to 15 minutes of view time. For that one, the average view time was 30 seconds. Yeah, it was like 30 seconds or something, or no. Yeah, it was something weird. So I'm like, were they were fake accounts watching it? I'm not gonna like complain. It was 500, but it was really just weird. I think I ate too many cookies. I wish he would have pulled his do-rag off. That would have been so funny, especially knowing now what his waves look like. It was really funny. I'll double it. I wonder if that was ever a meme. Let it air out a little bit, like 5 to 7 seconds. Try to trick the system. Yeah, I wish you wouldn't have given him all his money. I was thinking, I don't know if you're still listening. but I was thinking of creating a new tier on Patreon for people like who just have an absorbent amount of money and they can never spend it quick enough. Having a tier where basically it's like $500 a month just because they have the money. That would be pretty funny. Where are we? I think New Rockstars has a $15,000 tier. Oh, I gotta get that because that's when he took the picture. Yeah, that's what I wanted. This section, gotta get that with the picture. He's like, no. I'm more of the pay for the extra reactions and directly help the channel. Otherwise, well, I'm not talking about you. I'm not expecting you to give me five or anyone who's in there now. I'm talking about anyone who just. There are definitely people who have money like that. I feel like if I had money like that, like a lot of money, I would obviously want to donate my time and money to like charitable organizations and things like that. But I also think I would probably do some stuff like, and I can't say Patreon for sure because I only know about Patreon because I started doing this. But my hobby before this was sports. So I'd probably like find people who have like, what are those things called? GoFundMe's. Like kids who need equipment and stuff, and probably just pay for everyone's shit. Holy shit. Imagine that. If I did a binge tier and I had to binge watch a show, actually, it would work for Patreon because there'd be very little editing involved. I would just have to, oh my God, that would be, that would be tough. They would probably have to be like, depending on the length of the episode, like 2 hour videos. God, that would be crazy. When do they see the picture? Okay, that's coming up here. But obviously, all of these are great ideas. The first thing I really want to do is hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. But I'm definitely gonna check out that beef trailer today. Mega Reacts. He has the problem like 100 videos still needing to edit. One man can, yeah. What about what you want to do set wise and all that? Oh, the background, you mean? For this setup, I'm pretty much done. I've spent a lot of money on cameras and like all this shit, like dongles and microphones. Like I have a setup I don't need pretty much. Like realistically, for someone who doesn't make money doing this and is really doing it as a hobby, I should really be just using a webcam and like iMovie. But I paid for Final Cut. That was like 400 bucks. I have a Sony ZV-E10 that I use for like my videos. I have an A7 III. You probably can't see it. It's down here. That's my camera for if I do videos standing up. I have, well, all the movies I just buy on my own. I have all this shit over here, like freaking 4K monitors, battery backup, a whole bunch of shit. And I bought it obviously just with my own money, and I'm not rich by any means or even close, but I wanted it. So when it comes to like my backdrop, if I start getting more patrons, like I haven't moved any of my Patreon money out yet, it's still there. So when I start making a little bit more, maybe I'll buy another bookshelf and put some more stuff on it. Get more paintings because I had like a Wu-Tang painting I wanted. There was a whole bunch I wanted to buy, but I can't put like $1,000 into stuff when I don't have it. And then if for somehow I ever grow like not like a million subs, but big enough where I could do this full time, then, or even if I could do this still part time, but making a good amount of money, then I would maybe just get a studio. How much extra work would I be able to do if I had someone editing? Right now, I'm good. I have enough time. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm good. I have plenty of time to do the community, Atlanta, and then Our Flag Means Death when that comes back out, and we'll be doing the Shadows. I'll definitely have time to do 4. That might be like the max right now. Recording 4 and editing because all 4 of those shows are around 25 minutes. So it's kind of like perfect. And then I always have time where it's like, oh, a new trailer dropped. Trailer reactions take me 20 minutes. Like I can do those as soon as they come out. So right now I have plenty of time. If I needed help editing, well, I wouldn't put more on my plate until I would be able to outsource. Advertising. I mean, I try to do Twitter and Instagram and stuff, but um, basically all of that stuff I'm gonna wait until I'm monetized, most likely. Just because 1,000 is a good starting point, and I don't know how YouTube works if they prioritize their monetized channels rather than because I'm sure um, New Rock Stars and like all of the channels that you mentioned are prioritized in the feeds over channels like me. So I understand the more I grow, probably the more people will see me because when I see a channel like Blind Wave, they're doing community and they get like 50 to 100,000 views. And I know a lot of channels, a lot of their views don't come from subs. Like for some reason, most come from searches, and I'm just not being found yet because I know there are people searching for community reactions, but only 2,000 of them are finding me rather than 50,000. Cross reaction, like me and an established, I could do a dual stream after 1,000. I'm sure we could find someone who wants to dual react. I mean, the problem with me is like if for my tech channel, I have a friend that does tech. He just hasn't done videos in a while. He had like 20,000 subs. and we created a channel together, but he's just been busy. So like I have tech friends. I just don't have any friends that are really, really into watching shows and like commenting. If I did, it would be a lot. Like if my friend in tech wanted to do it, it'd be perfect because he edits. He uses Adobe Premiere. So I wish that he liked to watch that. And then my girlfriend's not big on movies. She likes TV shows. So I'm trying to get her to do a reaction at least once. Damn, it's hot in here. It's been cool. This is the first really, really hot day we've gotten. Yeah, my tech channel is my name, Steve Sanciani. I think the link is in my this YouTube bio. That one, I've had that channel for a while, and this channel I've had for less than a year, and I'm about to pass it probably like in a month. I think that channel has like 670 subs. What if I did a tech movie and bring him on for his take? If I could find a movie, it's a little bit harder. I know like they do that with science fiction movies, and then Neil deGrasse Tyson will tell you how accurate it is. Toot toot toot. I think you and her would like New Girl a lot. It'll give you a flashback to being in your late 20s. It just takes a bit to get up to speed. Yeah, the problem is there's just so many good shows. Like it's hard. And again, I have to find shows that I know people are going to be searching for the reactions. Like I pretty much got lucky with the ones I'm doing because What We Do in the Shadows was the first one I did, and I did that because I binge watched it. I didn't even start from the beginning. Like I watched from the beginning. I didn't start doing videos until the end of season 4, and that got a good amount of views. And they told me to watch um, Our Flag Means Death, and then that was getting thousands of views. And then Community was just something that I always wanted to watch. This was getting like when I had 90 subs or so, this was getting like 500 views or so. And then Atlanta's the only one that finally I've gotten it over like a couple of hundred, but I've really got lucky. But like I said, I did Mandalorian, popular show. My videos were getting 30 views. I don't have the time to waste on stuff that people aren't going to watch right now. No run policy. They left Earn in there. That's funny. I notice I say "oh my god" a lot. Do, 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 do. All right, I'll start from here. Do, do, do. Any shows you started but haven't finished, you could always start reactions from whatever season. Um, well, Ted Lasso I watched with my girlfriend. Um, since those episodes are like 55 minutes, it's harder for me to do reactions. I only did episode one, I think. What have I started? I don't think there's a whole bunch of like comic book stuff I want to do. I want to watch like the DC ones on HBO Max. Doom Patrol, everyone says is good. Um, Superman and Lois, everyone says is good. I'm not really interested in the Flash or Arrow, but those HBO Max ones, everyone says are really good. Do do do. Should my beef reaction be Patreon only? Since it's going to be a Patreon only reaction if I do them. Do do do. I used to watch Bones, like those show. Oh man, if Bones was new, I would definitely react to Bones. Do do do. Do do do. Speaking of outsourcing, how many people do you think Blind Wave outsources their videos to since they seem to watch every fucking show that is on TV? It's crazy how many shows they do. Oh shit, that was almost a disaster. Linus Tech Tips, we talked about, that allows you to search YouTube via the closed captions, and maybe they talked about the editors. They probably use that service. There are a lot of people that do advertise it. I forgot what it's called, but you go on there, and basically there are hundreds of people who edit videos. Skillshare? Is it Skillshare? It might be Skillshare. Shit. Paper boy. All right. Now he's outside almost. I think this episode's almost done. I think I should just do all shows with Donald Glover. She put Damn, not only did he double the money, he didn't get to spend his 4,000. This weekend, what am I doing this weekend? Oh, I have to go. Where do we have to do returns? We bought a whole bunch of shit for our vacation, and we didn't even open some of the stuff, so we just got to return it. Hey, boy. Durno. Remember when I was watching this, I was shocked that this is where the episode ended. All right, and that is, we got it down to 24 minutes. So it went from 35 to 24. I cut 10 minutes basically out of the episode, which hopefully should be fine. Now I just got to put my little things in here. Like this overlay goes here. Boop. And then this goes up to the start. And then I put this one here. And then I drag it, make sure it looks good. Okay. Pull this over here. Whoa, went too far. Went too far. There. And then take this one again. Drop it there. Pull this out to right. Middle. And that should be good. And that's pretty much it. That is how I edit a video. Simple. And now we pray that it doesn't get a strike. That would be nice. But that's good. and then just export it at 1080. I record in 4K, but I export in 1080. I don't need to be exporting in 4K, even though it looks a lot better. But we're good, 1080, QuickTime, better quality, almost just 3.5 gigs. And name it, Atlanta 2x2 for YouTube onto my desktop. And then we wait. So I could just minimize this and let it do its thing. And that is basically it. Damn, I went over. I'm at 2:15, so hour and 15 minutes, but there was a lot of talking, obviously. This probably would have taken me 30 minutes. But what can you do? So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I'm very happy that you were able to join my friend Blips. I thought a couple of other people from the Patreon were gonna hop on, but maybe not. Something must have came up. Count this one for history books. So what I'll do now, I'll get back to work. Basically, finish up what I have to do for the day. I will look for the beef trailer. I'll do a trailer reaction and I'll post that on Patreon tonight. And I'll see what it's all about. But this is good. Got this edited. It'll be posted on Wednesday. And then next week, or maybe on Monday, I'll edit Community. And then I usually record Atlanta on Wednesdays, like in the afternoon. So I get them onto Patreon on Wednesdays, or I'll record it like Thursday night or Thursday, edit it in the nighttime, so it posts Wednesday morning. Yeah, I'm sure they are wondering. Only a couple of people know I have this channel, and I haven't seen anyone like accidentally end up on one of my videos or on my live stream, so whatever. Oh, I should have actually done this since I'm kind of done doing that shit, so. Oh, man, oh man. Well, I will obviously talk to you on Patreon and Discord and everywhere. We'll talk a little bit about shows, movies, but again, the trailer for Beef is not your one pick a month, so you have to give me that show or episode. I mean, you've been talking about New Girl a lot. What's your favorite, or what is the funniest episode you think? Just tell me, New Girl, what season, which episode, I'll watch it. But yeah, I definitely have to get back now. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you probably in 10 minutes while I'm working and on Discord. So I'll see you later. Peace, Blips, and anyone who might be on but not chatting. Later.